This year, we've had over 150 students from 12 schools and colleges. The challenge was to turn £100 into £1,000 or more for your charity.
Success. We were certainly faced with some challenges in the process.
Good evening everyone, we are the Onslow Tigers.
The Dragons Apprentice Challenge was our initiative and has been a huge benefit to local charities in St Albans.
I have to say that I have been absolutely overwhelmed by the talent, the commitment and the determination.
Well, I think Dragons Apprentice is a superb project because it links businesses, local businesses, with local charities and schools. From my perspective as head of enterprise in a school, it gives us a chance to interact with charities that are local to us.
The best use of social media went to the ministry, St Albans College.
It really means a lot to us to have won 2 prizes this evening, especially as all the hard work that we put into it. But I suppose a bigger reward is knowing that the money that we've raised is going to a really, really worthy cause, especially that.
And I was asked to get involved in the Dragons Apprentice September of last year. I was a bit of a late entry and they said, it's charities that need money and it's kids that need a bit of business support and advice, and I thought that sounded like an extraordinarily good idea. So I got involved, had a great time. I worked with a bunch of fantastic kids, Team Nebula. We walked away with 2 prizes tonight, so we're absolutely delighted.
As a firm, Deloitte take on over 1,000 graduates as school leavers a year, and locally we take on about 25. When I interview people, it's very clear those who have thought about life in the commercial environment and those that haven't. And clearly young people who've been through this process will be better equipped for finding employment with big employers like ourselves.
I'm very pleased to see these young teams with full of ideas, raising money for a good cause, working with the community, getting mentoring from companies, and it's a very good combination.
And finally, the most money profit raised, and that goes to Athena, Loreto College.
I've been running the Dragons Apprentice now, the challenge, for 3 years, and it's amazing the way it's grown, because we began with 3 teams. This year we had 25 teams, and those 25 teams have raised over £34,000 for 25 different charities, and we are absolutely bowled over with what they've done.
Anybody and everybody, if they hear about it next year, get involved. Either if you're a business mentor, or whether you're one of the charities that actually puts themselves forward, or one of the school's teams, just everybody get involved. It's a fantastic thing, raises huge amounts of money for charity, and I'd recommend it to anyone.
As a major employer, it's important that council should get involved, but also it's a way of the councils engaging with their local business community and obviously the voluntary sector.
I'd recommend it to any county that is interested in developing their schools, their children, that have charities that need money, and that have got businesses like myself, like Scott and Hewitt, that are prepared to put something back into that community.
What the Dragons Apprentice competition does is it equips young people with entrepreneurship skills, and with the economy as it is at the moment, there's a lack of jobs. Graduates are finding it difficult to get work. It's all very well equipping young people with a good education, but if they can't put that education into practice in the workplace, it's not going to help them. So teaching grassroots entrepreneurship skills gives kids skills that they can use. It means that they'll never be unemployed because they can work for themselves. They can create wealth and create jobs, and I think the Dragons Apprentice is excellent for that.